Today we are covering the top 11 things that you should never buy at the airport, as well as sneaky hacks so you never end up overpaying again. The first thing to never buy at the airport are electronics. Research shows that electronics like headphones can be up to 34% more expensive at airports compared to their online price. Phone chargers have even steeper markups, often reaching 50% higher than if you were to purchase it outside of the airport. If you do find yourself in need of a phone charger or a plug adapter, a little known hack before actually buying one would be to visit the airport's Lost and Found. Many airports allow passengers to borrow these items for free. And if you are stuck and you must buy electronics at the airport, see if you can find a Best Buy kiosk. These offer competitive prices that match their in-store and online rates, plus you might have the option to do any exchanges or refunds in-store after your trip if needed. Speaking of kiosks, while researching for this video, I found stories of travelers paying wild amounts at travel insurance kiosks at the airport. I've personally never seen these, but I would love to know down in the comments if you have. Also, while you're down there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as it's a free way to support the channel while also never missing out on a travel hack. Similar to electronics and pretty much everything at the airport, travel accessories like eye masks and neck pillows are seriously marked up in price. And these items displayed in airport shops are not only overpriced, but also tend to be handled by countless travelers. This might be a controversial opinion, but honestly, I don't think travel pillows live up to the hype, and I find them both uncomfortable and annoying to carry. Surprisingly, I do find that if I wear it backwards, it does seem to be more comfortable on the plane since it doesn't give you that big bump right behind your neck. It's good to know that many airplane seats are now equipped with these adjustable headrests that are going to mold and shape as well as move up and down. I find these work just fine, and I'm still not carrying a neck pillow. Another airport ripoff to watch out for would be buying a SIM card when you arrive at your destination. International travelers have traditionally relied on purchasing local SIM cards at their destination from little stands at the airport to have internet access throughout their trip. This practice is increasingly becoming outdated, as buying a physical SIM card from a random stall at the airport puts you at risk of being scammed. There's not much you can do when the unlimited 5G SIM card that you bought at the airport stops working for you 2 days later. So while the initial price of a local physical SIM card may seem appealing, the hidden disadvantages far outweigh the apparent savings. An eSIM from today's video sponsor Airlo is a smarter way to avoid roaming charges as well as get connected from the moment your flight lands. You'll gain instant access as soon as your plane touches down, eliminating the hassle to connecting to Wi-Fi hotspots or finding an open SIM shop, or being concerned about the speed and the coverage of the cards that you buy at that SIM shop. And if your data connection does randomly stop working, Airlo provides 24/7 customer support to help you troubleshoot. Having tried various eSIM services, I've personally switched to Airlo due to their superior coverage as well as pricing. Check out the link in the description to learn more about how eSIMs work and how you can get set up with an Airlo eSIM for your next trip. Premium Wi-Fi is another airport ripoff to avoid. It's expensive, slow, and often comes with frustrating limitations like a short time frame for use. As an alternative, you can consider using the free airport Wi-Fi, which is also disappointingly slow, but at least you're getting better value than if you were to pay for premium Wi-Fi. Just always connect to a VPN to keep your browsing private and protect your passwords before joining any public Wi-Fi hotspot. I've linked to the VPN that I use both on the screen here as well as down in the video description. It costs me less than $3 a month, and it is honestly something I would never travel without. Another common airport ripoff that trips up many carry-on-only travelers is overweight baggage fees. You may have noticed that airlines are increasingly strict with the weight and the size of your carry-on baggage, as they want to encourage you to check a bag and save that space in the overhead bins. Check your airline's baggage allowance before the trip, especially with basic economy tickets, as they may only include a personal item like a small backpack, a purse, or a laptop case. Many travelers, including myself, have historically gotten creative with airport takeout bags or sling bags to bring extra items, but these tricks are becoming less and less effective. It would seem that the airlines are catching on. Your best bet to avoid these often ridiculous fees would be to know the rules and then actually stick to them. This brings us to another costly airport ripoff: baggage fees that you pay for, at the airport. Add baggage online in advance as it's usually cheaper than at the airport counter. Even if it's just one day before your flight, online fees are often lower than what you would pay if you showed up at the airport with more baggage than what you originally paid for online. Budget airlines like Spirit often deceive us into thinking that we'll pay a lower price for the flight since they have these crazy low base fares. But the high baggage fees and other add-on fees add up fast. With Spirit Airlines, adding a small rolling carry-on suitcase at the check-in counter at an airport can cost you an extra $79. This makes what started out as a low ticket price of $57 to end up matching or exceeding the prices of more comprehensive airlines where these a la carte add-ons often come included in the price. And this tip extends way beyond just the baggage fees. For example, with Spirit, if you need to print your boarding pass at the airport, doing so at a kiosk is going to cost you an additional $2, which I guess is better than opting for an agent to print it for you, as that is going to set you back another $10. So when booking flights, especially with budget airlines, it's critical to consider the full cost of your trip, accounting for all of the extras that you might need, as opposed to simply looking at the base price of a ticket. Another massive ripoff to avoid at the airport would be the currency exchange booths. Airport currency exchange booths offer some of the worst conversion rates and high service fees. If you want local currency before arriving at your destination, exchange money at your bank before traveling. You might not get a great rate, but it's probably going to be better than what you would get at the airport. If you are willing to wait, use an ATM on arrival at your destination, or better yet, try to put most expenses throughout your trip on a credit card. Both of these options are better than exchanging money since ATMs typically offer better rates, and travel credit cards can often come with extra benefits, like no foreign transaction fees. And if you don't have free lounge access through a credit card, first class ticket, or some other membership, buying a single-use day pass usually isn't worth the price. Day passes can be expensive when you are paying full price at the door, and they may not offer good value. Sometimes the space is overcrowded, or you find the amenities to be underwhelming, like those at Yotel Air at the Paris CDG airport. This is one of the worst lounges I have ever been in. It's a good idea to research lounges before your trip to avoid disappointment, especially if you plan to pay up for that one-time access. I experienced this when I tried to use my Priority Pass, which is the lounge membership that comes with my credit card, when I was in Mumbai. The lounges were so overcrowded that even though I had free access, I did not want to go in there. Most airport transportation options will be a ripoff. Having a friend drive you or using public transportation is almost always going to be your most effective cost option. Rideshare services like Uber and Lyft often come with a hefty surcharge for pickups right outside the terminal, adding roughly 20% to your fare. An insider tip to avoid this extra fee would be by tweaking your Uber pickup point to somewhere just a block off airport grounds, or taking a complimentary hotel shuttle to get away from the airport. This hack not only helps you bypass airport fees, but it can also get you partway to your final destination for free. If you are driving yourself, consider parking at a nearby hotel that offers long-term parking and shuttle service to the airport. There are several apps available that can help you find the best deals on off-site parking lots with shuttle service available. Souvenirs at the airport are another ripoff, and they're sometimes not even made in the country that you are visiting. Buying a souvenir at the airport before a flight home is often an impulse to get a gift for someone or to have a memory for yourself from the trip. If it's the latter, it's probably just going to collect dust. And if it is because you feel the need to get a gift for someone, consider ordering something online once you get home that actually comes from the place that you visited. You'll probably get a better selection as well as better value. No one has to know. Buying food at the airport is a well-known ripoff and should definitely be avoided. Airports significantly mark up their food and drink prices, making a simple sandwich or coffee much more expensive than what you would pay for it outside of the airport. Healthy options often have even higher markups as people are willing to pay for them. Avoid these high prices without getting too hungry by bringing your own snacks or meals through security. TSA allows pretty much any solid food item in unlimited quantity, so packing your own can help you avoid the inflated airport price and still allow you to enjoy a good meal during your trip. For drinks, Bring an empty reusable water bottle and fill it up at a water fountain or a refill station after passing through security. Many airports have these stations, and over time they can save you a lot of money considering a single bottle of water could cost you $8 at the airport. I personally like to pack an empty wide-mouth thermos instead of an empty water bottle, since it's versatile for both hot and cold drinks and even instant meals like oatmeal or soup. This is one of my favorite travel food hacks, and I'll put a video in the description as well as on the screen now with all of my airport and airplane TSA-friendly snack and meal ideas to help you save money and eat well the next time you fly. I think you'll be surprised by how much you can actually take through airport security and onto the plane. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join us back here for more travel tips and hacks, and I'll see you in that next video soon. Bye.